Hi everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. And today I have a fun technique I want to share with you. I am making samples for all the different techniques that I'm aware of, and this is my first one. It's called the baby wipe technique. I'm using the Painted Poppies stamp set, and yes I did. And the Tufted embossing folder, 3D embossing folder. I also use the Stitched Shapes framelits, the largest circle. So I want to show you what I did to get this effect on the flower. I have a stack of baby wipes here, and I have Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, and So Saffron ink refills. And I have a stack, I just have folded it. I did a couple already, so that's why there's ink on there. I'm just going to add a few drops. Well, that's more than a few. Several drops of the 3 different colors. And then the ink absorbs into the baby wipes, and you can use it as a stamp to get a really cool effect. Oops. There you go. Now that doesn't look like much, but once you add the outline of the flower, let's see. It really changes it up. I really like it. And then I stamped some leaves just with old olive ink. So this isn't a technique, I'm just telling you how I finished it. I didn't stamp the stem because it's not large. The space is not large enough for it to fit on. So I only inked that part. I'll do it again so you didn't ink the stem. And then I used this little spatter stamp that's in all of these are from the Painted Poppies stamp set. And on this one, it turned out too dark. You couldn't really see the definition of the leaves. So I'm going to stamp it off. And then stamp over my leaves. And I like that a little better. Then I just stamped my sentiment onto a piece of basic black cardstock with some Versamark and white embossing powder. And I used my, what is this called? Let me tell you. Here we go. My flax ribbon, I couldn't think of it, to tie my bow. And let me show you real quick how I did that. Super simple. I just cut my scissors need to be sharpened. A piece of the flax ribbon, and then I cut an edge off. I'm sure I've done this in a video before. So this may be redundant, and I apologize if it is, but for new people who haven't seen this trick, I love taking my ribbon apart. I do this with my burlap ribbon. I do it with a lot of ribbon. Oops. So I just cut the edge off, and normally you can use that piece too, but I accidentally cut it. Should have made this shorter for the video. Oh well. Okay, and see, then you can just pull your threads out. And then I just wrapped it around the sentiment, tied it in a bow, and then trimmed my tails. Super easy, super cute, bright and cheery card, but a little hip with the black on there. And a fun technique. I hope you'll give it a try. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by today. I'll be sharing more techniques on my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com and in videos. So be sure to subscribe by hitting subscribe below. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week with Tuesday's tip.